Have you ever felt caught in the middle of a conflict, trying to prevent a disaster? Today, we're diving into the incredible story of a woman who did just that, with wisdom and courage. Her name is Abigail, and her story from the first book of Samuel is a masterclass in diplomacy and faith. The story begins with a man named Nabal. The Bible describes him as harsh and badly behaved, and his name even means fool. He was a wealthy man with thousands of sheep and goats. At the same time, David, the future king of Israel, was on the run from King Saul, living in the wilderness with his men. During their time in the wilderness, David and his men had protected Nabal's shepherds and livestock. Not a single sheep went missing on their watch. So, when it was time for sheep shearing, a festive and prosperous season, David sent 10 of his men to Nabal with a polite request. He basically said, "We've been good to your men, so please share some provisions with us." But Nabal, true to his name, responded with scorn. He insulted David, asking, "Who is this David? Who is this son of Jesse?" He refused to share his food and water with what he called men who came from who knows where. When David heard about Nabal's insulting response, he was furious. He ordered 400 of his men to strap on their swords, intending to wipe out Nabal and his entire household. This is where our hero, Abigail, steps in. One of Nabal's servants, seeing the impending disaster, ran to Abigail, Nabal's wife. Unlike her husband, Abigail is described as intelligent and beautiful. The servant told her everything, how David's men had protected them and how Nabal had insulted them. He knew that only she could save them. Abigail didn't hesitate. She quickly gathered a generous gift of bread, wine, sheep, roasted grain, raisins, and fig cakes. Without telling her husband, she loaded them onto donkeys and went to meet David. When she saw David, she bowed before him and made one of the most powerful and wise speeches in the Bible. She took the blame upon herself, even though she had done nothing wrong. She pleaded with David not to shed innocent blood over a foolish man like Nabal. She reminded David of God's promise to make him king and urged him not to have a guilty conscience when he finally took the throne. David was completely moved by her wisdom and humility. He recognized that God had sent her to stop him from doing something terrible. He accepted her gift and blessed her for her good judgment, sending her home in peace. When Abigail returned, she found Nabal having a feast, completely oblivious to the danger he had put everyone in. She waited until the next morning when he was sober to tell him what had happened. When he heard how close he had come to death, the Bible says his heart failed him, and about 10 days later, he died. When David heard that Nabal was dead, he praised God for preventing him from taking his own revenge. Then, he sent for Abigail and took her as his wife. Abigail's story teaches us the power of a wise and gentle response. She stood in the gap, preventing violence with courage and humility. It reminds us that our actions, big or small, can have a huge impact. So, what can we learn from Abigail? How can we apply her wisdom in our own conflicts? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If this story inspired you, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more stories of faith and courage. Thanks for watching and see you next time. God bless you.